Okay, purple Shenzhen and the Samsung, they are about 2.7 volts. So they're getting the good top up. The other chargers are all 4 at the moment. So they're getting the top up there in that charger. Power bank. There's all over 3.5 volts. They all come up quite nicely. These don't have a sweet smell to them though. They look like they've been seeping a bit into the joints, but they're going to be just for cheap projects, like just stuff I don't really care about sort of projects. So I'll just revive them anyway out of curiosity. There won't be a very high capacity left in those batteries. They'll be stuffed. So I'll just use it for cheap things like flashlights or a cheap pack I don't really care about. That sort of thing. 3.6 volts. 3.7. 3.7. I've got a really weak one here. Let's see how that's come up. I've reset the CID without puncturing it. Oh no, that's not good. It's probably stuffed. Panasonics are very good. They come up. Yeah, they come up from 2.6 to 3.6. So they're good. All good. So the Panasonic ones here. Those two Panasonic ones there are actually there's at 2.6 volts. So I just give them a bump up. This one's not quite wanting to charge, so it doesn't seem to hold. Reset the CID and tested it and put it back in. It seems to charge, but it doesn't hold to charge. So this is going to get a pop. Okay, viewers, let's have a look here. These have come up quite well. There's them under 3.5 volt cells. Actually, no, 3 volts and under. They've come up quite well, so you wouldn't believe it, but this other cell from a Logitech speaker, you wouldn't believe this. I didn't check this till after I put it on the ZVS and arced it. Bit of fun there. Decided to cut the bit at the top and press the CID down with a flat-bladed screwdriver without puncturing it. And sure enough, this thing's holding 3.8 volts and it's fine. The CID wasn't bulged much though. I only pushed it a little bit. It had the multimeter on it, and all of a sudden I got a connection. So I didn't push it hard enough to rupture it, but just hard enough to reconnect it. Sure enough, it wasn't actually off by much. It was only open circuit a tiny bit, ever so slightly. So this cell's actually okay. I can just read under here 18650L220, which looks like it's a 2200 mAh cell. I'm going to run this in my APIS charger later on and see what the actual capacity of it is. It is kind of heavy, so it probably would be a real 2200 mAh. Chuck it in this hand fan. This thing has its own discharge and recharge, overcharge and discharge protection circuitry inbuilt. They don't sell this one in Australia, unfortunately. Certain markets across Taiwan sell this one, and these are popular over there. The plastic in this is very, very hard and durable. It's got a nice brushless PC fan in there, which is a 5 volt one. This doesn't need any protection on the batteries. As I said, it's like a power bank. It's got the protection inbuilt inside the circuitry inside this. So I have ran some laptop cells down to 3 volts, and it cut out. So it doesn't over discharge, so it's good. The original 2200 mAh battery this actually came with tested 1910 mAh. They've got various brands in these fans, but I've seen I've got the best one that I've seen anyway. So I'm gonna I might rewrap this. You can buy shrink wrap for these and the top rings, the insulating rings off eBay, to make your own branded cells and colours and stuff, but I might just clean off this carbon and leave it as it is. This thing's running fine. This fan moves quite a bit of air too. Very good. It's 3.85 volts. 3.85 and 3.8 volts is ideal anyway to store your 18650s. So before I put in 38 and the other chargers, I'm going to charge all the lower ones through here. I got this lot. I got another 2 power banks full of them. Got this lot and this lot. These are known as heaters in the 18650 and DIY Powerwall world. Just keep monitoring them. That one's only, I'd say it's about 35 degrees. The rest are all in their low 20s. They're pretty cold. So far so good, these Sanyo heaters. Yeah, theirs are all around 1.5 volt mark, which I've had several like that in the past, and I'm in storage and I checked them and they're fine. So having a good run with these so far. So I'll get these up to full charge over 3.82 volts or 3.85 volts, which is a nominal voltage to store these cells. Lithium ion batteries, ones like this, nominal voltage is 3.85 volts. When they're in storage, they won't degrade. They'll just sit for ages and they're ready when you are. So that's the purpose of doing this. This one, and the other one I showed just before my last lot. The rest are over 3.8 volts, so they can sit for a while before I can test them all. Safe to leave these to sit. Once they're fully charged, I can test them. Which I've only got that 1 amp charger, so that will take me some time. Anyway, let's set this up and I'll just show you my test results so far. These little DIY power banks are perfect when you're in the 18650 recycling world. Just bulk charge them up. 3.3 volts. They're all about the same because they're in parallel, obviously. Yeah, some pick up more than others. 3.4, that's good. Excellent. 3.4. Yep. Perfect. All over 3 volts. Awesome. Wait till it's calibrate itself and it'll give me a reading later when it starts to charge. After a while they'll calibrate themselves once you cycle them a couple of times. So I just keep changing the cells, so this isn't always going to be accurate. But anyway, it's excellent. It's actually working very well. Okay, look at here. 2 0 volt. These were 0 volts. This one was 1265 test result capacity. This one is just finished 1378 milliamp hour. So I'll write that down. I left those charged together and they're nearly there. $7,780 milliamp hour. So when this is fully charged, I'll divide that by 2, write it down as a note, cut these in half, so I'll separate them, then do a test. Sometimes you can leave 2 like that, to double, and you knock them out easy. That's just yeah. For those of you who want to bulk charge them, so to speak, like what I've done there. So that one there hasn't finished yet. It's not that, it's about 39 degrees Celsius. Not quite as hot as what some Sanyo heaters are known to get, but they're okay. Okay, and these are okay too. These have all come up nice. These are all over 3.8 volts. So they're going to get a test first. This one I've tried the CID. I might try it again later and try to see if I can revive it just for curiosity's sake. Yeah, but as I said, these are all going to get popped. These are absolutely fact. As you can see, they've jizzed in their pants. Corrosive. They don't smell as sweet as these Panasonic ones. These Panasonic ones have a very sweet smell. Mmm. Yeah, I'll leave those as they are. Just put them straight across high current DC. So they're going to be popped. But so far so good. I've had great success with these. So they've got a box in the shop with my name on it. So I'm the #1 recycler there now. So it's got a great source of 18650s, which I'm pretty happy about. Can never have too much use for 18650s. And there's all my other low ones, which are just for packs like this that don't need protection. Who cares? They're low anyway. So there are good things like that, but there's better ones and there's good ones. I'll go for proper packs of a BMS circuit, which I can order and build a pack that I wanted to. So you can buy BMSs online for these sorts of sold packs you want to make from these. And these are still really good too. These are power tool ones. They're in separate bags. I'll separate the power tool grade from the laptop grade. A laptop grade will have a higher capacity for longer run time, and the power tools have a lower capacity but shorter run time, but it's a high current demand is what they're designed for, which these laptop ones aren't high current demand. So they're for running things like lights and flashlights and radios, which will last over a longer period of time. So yeah, I want to get more of these ones there later on, these Opus ones. But as I said before in my previous video, get a Turnigy or a genuine IMAX B6 and rig up a whole heap of single cell holders on a bit of wood, 50 or so, just put them all on and make up a big harness that just plugs into the side of the IMAX. But that's a lot of work and wiring to do, so my best is just this. It does them individually, and it's a very smart charger, this, very intelligent charger. I use this in my old rechargeable NIMH AA and AAA cells, so it fixes them up and gets them tested quite nicely, so a must charger to have. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.